What's up, guys? It's Focus Motion doing a PLO10 video on Ace.com, part of the Merge Network. So, we had a full table. About 2 hands ago, we had a full table. It looks like we lost two people. So we lost a short stack, and we also lost an aggro, tilty, spazzy player, but that's fine. Let's identify this table, shall we? To my, to my left, or to my right, if I'm facing the table. This guy here, Black Dog, he's decent. I've seen him play. I haven't put any notes on him. Generally speaking, he plays straightforward, so not too much in the ways of notes. Robert Diaz, I played with him a couple times, and he's decent too. So yeah, they're pretty straightforward ABC in a sense. HH11 I haven't really played with, so we'll go ahead and play and find out. Black Dog bets out here. I really do think that he probably has a good piece of this board. He's betting now because he wants to kind of control the pot somewhat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up a bit. I do have a pair of nines. I do have the flush draw, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue. The turn looks kind of bad, but I'm still gonna continue no matter what here. I think HH1. He probably had it straight now. That's sick. Well, that's interesting. I guess in retrospect I should have just pot controlled and checked behind, but I think that was the wrong thing to do. However, I mean, it's okay. I mean, when Black Dog calls, I know for sure Black Dog most likely has King Queen. We could be seeing King Queen here, but we'll take a look what happens. I'm gonna fold it out. I mean, I don't have much in ways of a hand here. And Black Dog has, he kind of gambled actually, kind of interesting. Let's take a look at that hand, guys. That was really interesting here. He had, I'm gonna go ahead and complete. And that kind of sucks. Cause I hope Black HH Bone 1 sticks around because I feel like he does have. Well, I feel like he could contribute to my stack, but he decided to leave. So boo him. And now I'm on a table full of nits. So that's okay. I mean, my style kind of aggro when it gets down to 3 to 2, 2 or 3 handed. So it's okay. So Black Dog, what he did was he donk bet the men with a set, kind of see what's going down. And HH Roan flopped the nut, and he decides to just flat. And on the turn, he decides to ship, and I guess that's okay. I guess that's kind of standard. I mean, he's just trying to make sure no diamond hits the turn, and he wants to shove, and that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and shove here. Raise. I got a tri wrap here, King Jack 10, and I'm gonna go ahead and bet out here. Yeah, I think everybody's play was standard. I don't fault that guy for doing what he did. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna check back here, and yeah, this is gonna be easy. It depends on what he does. And he checks. I'm definitely checking back. I mean, pretty much always here. Yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it more, I really don't like Black Dog play. I mean, he donk bets, man. I mean, that's just for one. If you're trying to gauge for information, yeah, it makes sense. But then, if you're not protecting your hand too much, once you have a good hand, and you do that, it just becomes ridiculous, really. So, and here he flats, and let's see what he does here. Last time, remember, he didn't have a hand, Remember he had a set, but he just ends up flatting. And I have a straight I have a straight here. I would think that he might have trip sevens here. I don't know if he'll pay me off, but it looks a little bit kind of coordinated. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check back here. Yeah, he had a seven. I mean, again, it's just like kind of those things where, you know, I don't know. I really, I mean, if you're gonna be out of position, don't even bet. I mean, if you are gonna bet, because you might as well just be checking if you bet min when you're out of position like that, like what Black Dog is doing. I don't agree with his play at all. I mean, you're giving me like gazillion to one odds on drawing out, and I'm definitely cool with that. Here I'm just gonna do a little slow play. I have a pretty good hand here. I got the nut flush draw. I got a pair of sixes, potential backdoor straight. Yeah, so I got some good equity here. And not only that, but Robert Diaz is gonna fire almost always on this board, and almost always I'm gonna call. It would be sick though if Black Dog raises because I don't know. That's really that would be sick. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and flat. Now I got jacks and sixes. This is what I'm going to ship it in. So if Robert bets out, I'm just going to be shoving it, and that's going to be standard. No worries there. I don't think he'll give me a free card. I do think he has aces here. And this is where I'm going to ship it. Yeah, it should be standard here. Probably have aces, any faults, yeah. I mean, I feel like I could milk him, but then again, if a diamond hits on the river, I'm not going to get paid off. So I figured either I get paid off on the turn, or I don't at all. So, and lipping on this button, I know, I feel like that sometimes it's exploitable. But then again, at these low limits, they can't exploit certain kind of things, It's just like kind of like, it's interesting enough that like it's like non-exploitable. I flop a top and bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and bet it out. See who's coming along for the ride. Who has the club draw? Help to have some blockers here. I got the 4 blocker for some straights. Then with 8-5. We'll be drawing to less outs. Yeah, fair enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and fold this. He's on the button, and sometimes I feel like if you kind of power through to some people, on a play on a hand, and they might get a little bit like agitated, so they'll be like, "I'm gonna play back at you and make you pay for that powerful play you did, and maybe look like a noob, totally pwned me." But hey, I mean that's that's the nature of the game. But then again, I mean like with Robert, I mean like I guess in his shoes on that one hand, I mean he continuation bet on that flop, and it was diamonds, and I called, and rightfully so. He could put me on a diamond draw, and since nothing really technically improved my hand on the turn, he went ahead and fired again. But I mean, I would have done the same thing, and of course, I mean, what he did was perfectly fine. It wasn't like he was donking off chips. That board looked fairly harmless in a sense. Over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold. People act behind me. Ordinarily, I'd be raising these Black Dogs min bet all day, every day, but too many people behind me, and I don't really got any nut hand to be made, like backdoor wise. Yeah, no, yeah, none really. Notch. I mean, King 10 is the nut right here, and that's not gonna be happening for me. I got a pair and some suited cards, and I will go ahead and complete the small. and I'm definitely certain that this doesn't really happen in like the higher stakes, like PLO 100, 200, etc., etc. Here I'm gonna pot out to protect my hand off